story, The Golden Touch, from Standard 3. Okay? Let's read the book. Once upon a time, there was a king called Midas. He was rich, very rich, and he was fond of collecting gold. Though he loved gold a lot, there was one thing in the world he loved more. It was his lovely little daughter. King Midas kept all his gold in a dark room in his palace. He would go down to this dark room and spend hours just looking at all the gold he had collected. He never knew the value of his collection because he never counted the number of ingots he had. He loved to sit down and just look at all his gold. He should have been a happy man, but he was not. He always wanted more. I want more. One day, sitting in the dark room, watching over his gold, he saw a stranger appearing out of the shadows. Midas, you must be a happy man. You have a lot of gold. Midas did not stop to think who the stranger was. No, I am not happy. I do not have enough gold. I want more. How much gold do you need to be happy? I wish that everything I touch would turn into gold. Are you sure you want your wish to come true? Yes, I would be very happy if I had the golden touch. The stranger granted him the golden touch and disappeared. The next morning, when the sunbeams entered Midas' room, he woke up. He started to touch things within his reach, and as soon as he did, they turned into gold. The bunch of roses in a vase, the curtains, the bedsheet, and his clothes all turned to gold. He ran down to the garden, which was full of blooming roses. Every flower he touched turned into gold. Satisfied at having found so much gold, King Midas went for breakfast. Alas, the food and drink he touched turned to solid gold. The worst was still to come. His little daughter, who rushed into his arms, also turned into a golden statue. Now Midas was in great sorrow and despair. How I wish I was the poorest man on earth. If only I could get my daughter back. Suddenly, the stranger who had given him the golden touch appeared before him. Happy, dear Midas, now that you can turn everything into gold. I have ever been more miserable in my life. I have lost what I truly love. Now I know that gold is not everything. Take back my golden touch, I beg of you, and give my daughter back to me. The stranger took pity on the king. Bring some water from the river that flows near your palace. Sprinkle that water over everything. Midas rushed to fill a jug with the river water. Soon the jug and the king's outfit started getting back to their original state. He then poured some water over his daughter's statue. Immediately his daughter smiled and hugged him. Then he ran around the garden and the palace. He kept on pouring water to bring everything back to the original form. After this, King Midas went on to become a wise and noble king. he had learned that gold was not most precious thing in the world. So স্টোরিটা এখানেই এন্ড হলো। তো জেনে নিই চলো এই স্টোরিটার মধ্যে যে শব্দগুলো আছে সেগুলির বাংলা অর্থ। ইনগটস, ইনগটস হচ্ছে কি ধাতু পিণ্ড। স্ট্রেঞ্জার, স্ট্রেঞ্জার মানে হচ্ছে কি অপরিচিত লোক। শ্যাডো, শ্যাডো হচ্ছে কি ছায়া। সানবিমস, এটা হচ্ছে সূর্যরশ্মি। অ্যালাস মানে কি দুঃখ। ঠিক আছে, আজকে চলো এখানেই শেষ করছি। থ্যাংক ইউ, বাই বাই।